of A or curl of vector field. Okay, so this is what we were discussed about the curl of vector field A and also Stokes theorem. Okay, so it relates the closed line integral to the curl of the surface. Okay, so now today we will discuss one problem based on this curl of vector field. So the problem, we take the problem, determine the curl of each of the vector fields, each of following vector fields, okay, and evaluate the curls at specified points. Evaluate the curls at specified points. Okay, so first one, which is given by A equal to yz into ax, okay, plus 4xy into ay plus y into az. So this you have to evaluate at point 1 comma minus 2 comma 3. Okay, evaluate the curl of this vector A and evaluate that whatever the obtained result, so at this point. And B, so this will be in the cylindrical coordinate system, that is rho z sin pi into a rho plus 3 rho z square cos pi into a pi. Okay, so there is no z component in this one, so only the a rho component and a pi component. Okay, so this you have to evaluate at 5 comma pi by 2 comma 1. Okay, and similarly the vector C, so this will be in spherical coordinate system, that is 2r cos theta cos pi, so this is in the AR direction, plus r power half into this is in the direction of a phi, so a theta component is 0. So this you have to evaluate at 1 comma pi by 6 comma pi by 3. So this is the given problem. So you need to find out the curl of these all vector fields and you have to evaluate at a particular point. So now we know the curl of a vector in Cartesian, cylindrical and spherical coordinate system. So now for A, the problem A, so it is in Cartesian coordinate system. So you can write what is del cross A, so which is nothing but ax, ay, az, the unit vectors, and del by del x and del by del y, del by del z, and the ax, ay and az component. Okay, so now we know what is ax, ay, az component from the given problem. Okay, so ax component is yz, ay component is 4xy, and az component is y. Okay, you substitute all these things here and you will get the curl of A. Okay, so this is given by ax, ay, az. Okay, so del by del x, del by del y and del by del z. So ax component is yz and ay component is 4xy, az component is y. Now you evaluate this one, so what you will get? So del by del y of y, so this one, okay, so minus del by del z of 4xy, this in the direction of ax. Okay, so plus, so this one is in the ay direction, del by del x of y minus del by del z of yz, so this is in the direction of ay. Okay, plus del by del x of 4xy minus del by del y of yz. So this is in the az direction. Okay, so now you differentiate with respect to whatever it is given. So the differentiation of y with respect to y, it is 1, you will get it as 1 minus, so differentiation of 4xy with respect to z, so since it is a constant, so it will give 0. Okay, so this is in the direction of Ax. And similarly, so this one, so y is constant with respect to x, which is 0, and this one, so y is constant and the differentiation of the component z with respect to z, which is equal to 1. So this is in ay direction. And similarly in the az direction, so with respect to x, 4y is constant and del by del x of x is 1. Okay, minus, so with respect to y, z is constant and y is 1. So this is in the direction of az. Okay, so now this you can write it as the del cross A, which is given by Ax plus, so it is minus, so if you take this one as minus y into Ay, so plus 4y minus z into Az. So this is what your del cross A. So now at so given point, so what is the given point here? It is 1 comma minus 2 comma 3. We have to evaluate that at that point. So that is 1 comma minus 2 comma 3. Okay, so now if we put the values of x, y and z here, so we will get it as, so this is Ax component, so plus y is minus of minus 2 plus 4 into minus 2 minus z is 3. Okay, so this is in the direction of Az. Okay, so now if you put it the values, you will get Ax plus 2ay, so this is in the ay direction, and so what is the z component? The z component is 4
Sir, ay coefficient is minus.
yes, so here
sir, minus ay.
It is minus here. Okay, so this is minus and you will get this one as minus and this one as plus. So y component is minus 2 minus of, again it will become minus. Minus of minus, it will become plus. Minus of minus, it will become plus, and this is plus ay into ay. So but if you substitute minus 2 for the y component, it will become minus 2 ay, and this one is, so minus 8 minus 3 in az direction, which we can write it as Ax component minus 2ay minus 11az. So this is what your the curl of vector A at the point 1 comma minus 2 comma 3. Okay, so all of you got it, this one. So now try to find out in cylindrical. Try to find out cylindrical component. So cylindrical coordinates the given vector del cross B. So what is del cross B in cylindrical component? So you can write it as 1 by rho a rho component and rho into a phi component and az component. Okay, and this one del by del rho, del by del phi, del by del z. Okay, so this one is a rho, rho a phi, a z. Okay, so now what is the given vector? The given vector here, it is given here, that is rho z sin phi. So you can have the rho component, or so this is, since we have b vector, we can write is b rho, b phi and bz. Okay, so b rho component which is given by rho z sin phi, okay, and b phi component, so which is given by 3 rho z square cos phi, and bz component is 0. Okay, so now substitute this one, so we will get del cross b. So tell me what is del cross b? So try to do it. What is the value? Can write like this. So now in the arrow component, so that is arrow's direction, we can write it as del by del phi of 0 minus del by del z of this one. So this actually the third component is here, so don't confuse. Del by del phi of 0, del by del z of 3 rho z square cos phi. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, 1 by row of matrix is alva, sir.
So here, yeah, 1 by this component is 1 by row of this matrices. Yeah. So that you can take it later. So you can take one big bracket and you can do it. Okay. So now here, this is the first component, and you can write it as rho a phi direction. So what is the value? So you can del by del rho of 0, del by del rho of 0 minus, okay, del by del z of rho z sin phi. Okay, so this is in the phi component direction, plus az in the az component. So this whole thing is it in arrow direction. Okay. So now in the z component, so you will get it as del by del rho of, so what is del by del rho of 3 rho z square cos phi, okay, minus del by del phi of rho z sin phi. So this whole bracket is there, so because 1 by rho is outside. So now evaluate this one. So what you will get? Del cross B, which is given by 1 by rho into, so this will be 0 and this one minus. So if you take with respect to z, 3 rho cos phi is constant. So z square, if you take the differentiation, which is 2z. Okay, so this is in the direction of arrow. Okay, so minus rho into, so this is will again it will be 0, and here with respect to z, so rho sin phi constant. So if you differentiate with respect to z, z is 1. Okay, so this is in a phi direction. So plus, so with respect to rho, 3z square cos phi is constant, and if you put the differentiation of del by del rho of rho, it will become 1. Okay, so minus, so with respect to phi, rho z is constant. Okay, so sin phi, if you take the differentiation, it will become cos phi. So this is in the direction of az. So this is what we got del cross B. Now substitute at point, that is del cross B at point. So what is the point given? It is 5 comma 5 by 2 comma 1. So substitute the values, so we will get del cross B. Okay. So what is del cross B? 1 over 5 into, so minus 3 into 5 into cos of 5 by 2 into 2 into 1. This is 2z, this is in, that is arrow direction. Okay, minus 5 into 5 sin of 5 by 2. Okay, so into 1 in the a5 direction. Okay, so one more term. So we can write at the back side, or we can write here only. Okay, we can write the back side. So that is 3z square cos phi. Okay, so 3 into z square is 1 square cos of 5 by 2. Okay, minus rho z cos phi. Rho is 5, z is 1, cos phi is cos of 5. This is in az direction. So this whole bracket applies from here to the back side. Okay, so now you can see here, so cos pi by 2 is 0. So what will arrow component will become 0, is it not? So this component, whole component, it will become 0. Now here sin pi by 2 will be 1. So minus 5 into 5, it is minus 25 a pi, and this 5 get cancel each other, 1 5. So you will get, so the resultant del cross B, which is equal to minus 5 a pi. Okay, and here again cos pi is 0, here also cos pi by 2 is 0. So this az component is also goes to 0. So now what is the resultant? Only the phi component. Have you got it, this one? Hello? So all of you got it, this one? Have you got it? Anybody? Bhaveshri, Deepika, got it?
Yes.
Maulya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Got it, sir.
Yeah, try to do it. Next one. Del cross C in spherical coordinate system, which is nothing but 1 over r square sin theta in the direction ar r a theta and r sin theta a phi. Okay, so del by del r, del by del theta and del by del phi. So now what are the components? We can have the components. So here we have the problem. So you can see the component ar component is this, phi component is this, theta is 0. So we can write that r component is 2r cos theta cos phi, theta component is 0 and phi component is r power 1 by 2. This is what, so we have matrix. So find out and tell me the del cross C. What is the del cross C? So in the previous problem it is minus of minus phi. So here it is, you can see here minus of minus, it will become plus here. Okay, so that will become plus 5 pi. So we can make the correction. So we have taken minus and this will become 0, minus of minus it will become plus. Okay. So find out del cross C. So what is AR component? So AR component is, so that is, we can have 1 by r square sin theta outside. Okay, so in this, so AR component is, so del by del theta of r power half minus del by del phi of 0. So this is your AR component, minus r a theta component is, okay, so this one we do in flower brackets. Okay, so r a theta component. So what is the components? D by dr of, so r power half, okay, minus del by del phi of 2r cos theta cos phi, okay, plus r sin theta a phi component. So we can have del by del r of 0 minus del by del theta of 2r cos theta cos phi. Okay, so these are all the AR, A theta and A phi components. So now we can evaluate this, which is equal to 1 by r square sin theta into, now what is with respect to theta? So this will be 0 and this will be 0, so the AR component will be 0. Okay, so 0 into AR component minus, so now what is with respect to the r power half with respect to r, so it is 1 by 2 into r power minus half. Okay, so minus, so with respect to phi, 2r cos theta is constant, So what is cos phi? Differentiation minus sin. Okay, so this is what the second with respect to theta, and similarly with respect to phi r sin theta, so into a phi direction. So this is 0, and this with respect to the theta, so 2r cos phi is constant, so cos theta is minus sin theta. Okay, so this is minus, so because we have 0 minus. Okay, and here also it is 0, and here also it is so we have correctly done. Okay, so this is what we have the phi component. So now, so we can write what is del cross C. Okay, 1 over r square sin theta into, so if we put r inside, so this will become half into r power half minus 2r, minus into minus, again it will become plus 2r square cos theta sin phi. So this will be in the direction of theta. Okay, plus, so this r sin theta if you multiply, so we will get minus 2r square. So again minus into minus it will become plus. So 2r into r, 2r square, sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta into cos phi. This is in a phi direction. So now you evaluate this one. So with respect to that point, whatever the point which is given, so it is 1 comma pi by 6 comma pi by 3. So evaluate this one. So del cross C we need to evaluate at the point 1 comma pi by 6 comma pi by 3. Okay, so evaluate, so put the values, what you will get. R is 1 square, sin theta, that is sin of pi by 6. Okay, so this into 1 by 2 into, so 1 power half plus 2 into 1 square, so cos of pi by 6 into sin of pi by 3. Okay, so now in phi direction, this is in, so that is a theta direction, and similarly we have phi direction. So plus 2 into r is 1, so sin square of pi by 6 into cos of pi by 3 in a phi direction. So find out the value and tell me what is the final value. So we can put the values of pi by 6 and pi by 3, and we can try to get the value. So what are the values you got? here, sorry. So what is the value? So you can put it the values of 1 and sin pi by 6, that is half into, so this is half plus 2 into cos pi by 6, that is root 3 by 2. So this is in the direction of, again, okay, cos pi by 6, again into one more term is there, cos pi by 3, that is root 3 by 2, this into a theta direction, plus 2 into 1 into sin square of, so half into cos pi by 3 half. So this in the direction of az. So finally you find out the value, what you will okay. So this is about the finding out the curl of a vector. Is there any doubt? Hello? You can find out these values. Okay, so these values you can simplify and you can put the curl value. Okay, so this is about the finding out the curl of a vector field. So now we'll go to the next one. So final operator, that is final operation. So if I take the double operator, that is 2 times the del operator. Okay, so 2 times the del operator on a scalar field V. Okay, so if I take the 2 times of del operator on scalar field V, that we'll call it as Laplacian. Okay, so that we'll call it as Laplacian of scalar field V. Okay, Laplacian of scalar field V. This is also very important, and it is a composite of the gradient and divergence. Okay, so even we can define it as it is a composite of gradient and divergence operator. Okay, so we can write this one as del dot of del V, like that. But when we defining the operation, you should be careful whether it is a gradient or divergence. That will be the very important thing. Okay, so Laplacian of the scalar field V, we can define it as also del dot of del V. So this is a gradient of scalar field and this is a divergence of that gradient of V. So that we'll call it as Laplacian operator. Okay, and if you take just del square, that is the operation del square, so this will leads to a scalar. Okay, so how means, so just if we can take del by del x in ax direction plus del by del y in ay direction plus del by del z in az direction, this is one del we can have. Okay, and one more we have, so one more del we have. Okay, so del by del y of ay plus del by del z of az. So now if you multiply this both del and del, so it will become del square. You can observe here, so when we multiply, so ax and ax unit vectors will become, so if you multiply the unit vectors, it will become 1. So whatever the operation if I do on V, so this will become a scalar. So that is del by del x, so whatever del of this V, if I operate 2 times, so this will become a scalar. Okay, so now we can define this del square V in Cartesian coordinate system as del square by del x of V plus del square, so del y square of V plus del square by del z square of V. So this is what the Laplacian in the Cartesian coordinate system. Even you can define the Laplacian in cylindrical and spherical. So that will be given by del square V. Just you remember these equations for Laplacian operator. That is 1 by rho into del by del rho of rho into del V by del rho. Okay, plus 1 by rho square into del square V by del phi square. Okay, plus del square V by del z square. So this is the Laplacian operator for cylindrical coordinate system. And similarly for a spherical, so we will be having del square V, which is equal to 1 by r square into del by del r of r square del V by del r. Okay, plus 1 by r square sin theta, okay, into del by del theta of, so sin theta into del V by del theta, okay, plus 1 by r square sin square theta into del square V by del phi square. So this is what we have in the spherical coordinate system. Okay, so now if we apply the Laplacian to a harmonic, so if I have a scalar field V and it is having fundamental component as well as the harmonic components. Okay, so just if I take the sinusoidal signal, it will be having fundamental frequency and as well as harmonic components. In the similar way, if I take the scalar field V, so if it is having the fundamental as well as harmonic component, now if I operate the Laplacian of the harmonic component of this V, so then the Laplacian of the harmonic component, it will give 0 or it will vanish. So only if I take the particular region of operation in the vector, that is scalar field. So if I take some region, and in that region if the scalar field be having the harmonic component, now if I apply the Laplacian for this harmonic component of this scalar field V in the particular region, so then that will become 0. That is del square of V equal to 0 for harmonic of V. Okay, for harmonic of V in a given region. Okay, in a given region. Okay, so this is what, so we will call it as the Laplacian operator for the scalar field V for its harmonic component, and it is called as Laplace's equation. Okay, so and it is called as Laplace's equation. And even if we can apply the Laplacian for the operator, that vector field also we can apply, but when we apply for vector field, we should be very careful, because when we apply the Laplacian for vector field, so when we define it, we have to define properly. Even we can define it as, so the two way we can define. So we can define del dot of del A, or we can have, so del of del dot A. So which one is correct? Can you tell which one is correct properly? So is it possible to get gradient of a vector field? So have we ever defined a gradient of a vector? No. So we haven't defined gradient of vector. Always we can define gradient of any scalar field. Okay, so that's why you cannot view this del square A as del dot of del A. So that is, so it is not divergence of a gradient of vector. So instead this is correct. The divergence of vector we have defined already. So it is a gradient of divergence of vector A. So that is how we have defined, and we can define the equation del square A as, so del of del dot A minus del cross of del cross A. So this is a complete equation when we get for Laplace equation. So and yesterday we have defined also. So when we have done in the properties of a curve, so when we done the properties of curve, so yesterday I told, so okay, this is A actually. If I operate on A, this is A. So make it correction. Okay, if I operate on F, it will become F. So yesterday while defining this, we have come across that is Laplacian of this one vector A. Okay, so if I want this Laplacian of a vector, you can just send it this to this side. So you will get del dot of del A minus del cross of del cross A. Okay, so that is what the same equation I have written. So if I want the del operator, so as a Laplacian, so if I apply the Laplacian of vector A, so this will be the equation. And this one you have to take care. So when you have to apply the how to read exactly whether it is a divergence of vector or gradient of scalar. So that we have to very much careful. Okay, so this is what the del square A, that is Laplacian of a vector. So even you can apply Laplacian to a scalar as well as a vector. Okay, so is it understood? Any doubt? And we can define in the Cartesian coordinate this one, the Laplacian of vector A as del square Ax in the direction of Ax plus del square Ay in Ay direction and del square Az in Az direction. Okay, so this is what, so we will get in the Cartesian, and even we can get it in other coordinates also. So that we can write the equations also. So later we will see that. Okay, so this one is understood. So any doubt in the Laplacian operator also? So just we will summarize what are all the operator we have done. So we have done the gradient of scalar field V. Okay, so del V. So when it operate the del operator on a scalar field V, it results a vector field. It results a vector field. So this is what we will call it as a gradient of scalar field. Okay, so now later we have applied the divergence operator on a vector. Okay, so this will call it as divergence of vector A, vector field, and it results, so what it will result? It results a scalar. Okay, it results a scalar. And we have operated del cross A, so the curl operator. Okay, so this curl operator, it is, we can call it as curl of vector field, and it results a vector, field. Okay, so and finally we have the Laplacian of the scalar field V and Laplacian of vector field. Okay, so now since this is a scalar and this is a scalar, so we can have the dot product, and similarly this one, this is a scalar and this is a vector, so this will result in a vector. Okay, so this Laplacian of vector A and this Laplacian of scalar field. Okay, so is it understood? So this is what we have come across when we operate the del operator, differential operator. So is it understood? Any doubt in this? Hello? Reksha? Hello? Reksha, understood? Pranita? Naushin Banu? So you have to respond, otherwise how can I get it whether you understood or not? Ashwini, understood?
Yes, sir.
Sakina Banu?
Yes, sir.
Sandeep?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Sonu Bhatt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are all the operations which we have performed, and so we'll so the whatever we have studied till now, these are all the some of the mathematics required for to understand further concepts, that is whatever actual it is there in your syllabus, that will be. So this whatever we have done till now, it is very much helpful. These are all the some of the basic operations or mathematics, it is very much required, so in understanding the electrostatics as well as the magnetostatics. Okay, so now we will start in the next class one problem on this Laplacian, as well as we can move on to the actual concepts of electromagnetics, that is electrostatics and magnetostatics. So we will start first the first Coulomb's law and other Gauss law. So further we will go. Okay, so we'll stop here and we'll continue the problems and the concept Coulomb's law in the next class. So is there any doubt till now? So you can ask and we'll solve some of the problems if it is required. So you practice more on this one, because these are all very much essential. Again and again in between we cannot discuss. So you practice somewhat this the gradient operator and the del operator, and also the coordinate systems also you have to be very much you need to practice. Okay, so if you get any doubt or any problem in any of the problem, you can just ask me, so we will solve. Okay, so we'll stop here and we'll continue in the next class.